All of AniTube is in a race to see who can most cynically milk the most views out of everyone giving way too much of a shit about some crappy modern seasonal anime, as usual. But no one can be more cynical, more jaded, and more hungry for hilariously easy views than me, alright? I just get a kick out of seeing how many views I can get on the least effort possible. So, let's go ahead, let's respond to the response of Digibro's thoughts on Goblin Slayer, which originally were my response to someone asking me, how do you feel about Goblin Slayer, and me sharing my thoughts on having just skipped through the episode and given no fuck whatsoever. Let's see what this amounts to. But first, shout out to the guy who said, how can you call yourself an anime reviewer if you skipped through the episode and didn't get a chance? When did I ever call myself an anime reviewer? Alright, let's watch this shit. There we go. Alright, so we got some spot coloring and some fucking weird visual filters that look like dick. Edgy crying girl. See, I'm already annoyed just by this face. Like, that's enough for me to be like, oh great, it's one of these. One of those where it's all about people making I didn't pause this, by the way. I just, my internet connection doesn't seem to be the best right now. And one of the things about the show is that all the audio is, like, really over-compressed. It sounds really bad. This is not an uncommon problem in anime, even among shows that I do like, but it bothers me and is off-putting. Also, this scene is weird because I can't tell who's talking. Like, it sounds like there's somebody who's right up... Like, it's not these guys. It seems like it should be them who's talking, but you can hear people laughing and making merry, but it's not anybody who's on screen. Alright, so in this line, she says, like, I'm 15, so I'm an adult now. And it's like they very clearly want to make sure that you have that excuse. They want you to be like, oh, well, you know, it's a fantasy world. And back in medieval times, when you were 15, it meant you were of marriageable age. So it's okay that I want to fuck her because it's okay in the context of her world. Which I don't disagree with. I just think it's very transparent. I already don't care. Totally zoning out. Come with me. I look like I'm gonna die. This is around where I started skipping before. To like in the middle here somewhere. And I think I'm gonna do that again. Because this is fucking boring and it sucks. See, you gotta remember that the only reason I watched any of this in the first place is I was trying to find the rape so that I could use it as potentially a gag in my SAO video if it was a funny looking rape, which it wasn't. But anyway, so let's see what's going on here. Gobbo Slay Slay. Goblins in Goblin Slayer? Oh shit! Uh-oh. Oh, get fucked. Yeah, that's unnecessary. So now he's just completely fucking lost his mind and is just swinging his sword like a fucking asshole because I guess he just has lost all mental faculty at the mere sight of goblins, even though ostensibly their mission was to go fight goblins. Alright, he's getting the goblins. Looks like he got hurt by a goblin. Yeah, he's hurt. He's a hurt boy. so loud and obnoxious. Everyone's just screaming and contorting and fucking everything is just as loud as it can be. Alright. Okay, so I guess he's dead. I guess he got... That didn't look like he had any wound there, but there was blood flying out of it. Oh, jeez. Alright. This is just Gorn, basically. It's just like, hey, you want to watch a bunch of people die? Want to watch people die really horrifically to goblins and scream? Now, I will say that my stance that it seemed like the characters were not doing anything. I think I hadn't noticed that the guy got gored by the goblins. So in this ensuing scene, I was just like, where the fuck is that guy? Why isn't he stabbing? Why isn't he trying to help this girl? It's because he got murdered by goblins. Anyway, there you go. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel, now that I have addressed the fact that the things I said about not understanding why the characters were doing the things they were doing has been reconciled. We've come to terms. I've watched enough of the show to understand what's really happening. I hope that's okay, and that you can all have that weight off of your shoulders. This is still garbage and everything I hate about anime. I don't find any entertainment value in this. I don't see the appeal of it. It's obnoxious and loud and uninteresting, and I don't particularly care to watch random fuckos die for no reason. I'm sure this isn't what the entire show is, but I also don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. Even if it was great, I wouldn't care. I have no reason to care, and I don't know why anyone would care that I do or don't care. So, there you go. That's my last Goblin Slayer video.